I'm gonna show you how to deploy ReactJS app with Node.js server on Google App Engine. So this is one blog in Medium. I have written it. You can go through it and you will have a solution eventually. Okay, so I'll show you how to deploy from app creation to app deploy. Okay, so let's start. I will first create one app. I already have npx in my system. Let me go to okay. 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 Let's create my app. By the time it comes off, let's go to Google Cloud. Google Cloud. Okay, we have to go to appengine. Let's go to console. Let me create a new project. Create. So once you have created your project, you will see this. Okay, what next we will do, we will appengine dashboard. Okay, so you will see this create application now, so nothing to worry here. We will deploy our own app from our command prompt. So I have installed gcloud in my system. Okay, it's gonna set up everything, so it's taking some time. So it will have one web page which will open in 3000 port. So this is a good example to get started. You don't need to worry about any other things. Pretty much easy steps to start. I'll show you. Okay, so in the Google Cloud you will see this, and so once we open it, so I will also going through a lot of blogs and YouTube video on how to deploy ReactJS app, and I found very difficulty, though I was seeing that the working example people were showing, but nothing was working for me. I was facing basics problem which I have mentioned here as well. One is that I was kept on getting 502 error code, and for 3000 doesn't seems to work, not even any port other than 8080, and I was not able to start client and server both all together at the same time. So these are the problem I was facing. So if you go there, so they have a basic hello world program for node.js, which is just server which will open on web page and print hello world, right? But when we have reactjs app that has different reactjs app as well as your backend server, the same project, and parallelly you have to start client and server, that I was not able to start, and I was not able to deploy in Google Cloud App Engine. So I'm gonna show that if you guys are doing the same thing, you'll have a solution once you follow this video. Okay, so we have our app ready, and we can do npm start. It will, okay, we have to go to our project, sorry about this, app, and do npm start. Okay. First I will show you the project running on 3000 port, and let's wait for some time. Right, so you see this, right? Locally this is working, right? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is we'll have our own server I will have one backend server created. So I have here, okay, Google Cloud my app. Okay, this is on my app. You can go here. So I can take one example from here which I have. One is your app.js. We will take model.js and server.js. This 3 file we required. I'll show you what is there in that 3 file. Okay, this one we can just delete. We can rename it. Come on. Okay, so if you see here what I'm gonna have here. Okay, before that let me show you how to, okay, I also need to change package.json. We can just do a copy paste, or we can have a dependency. Let's copy the dependency from here. Okay, there's one thing we need, and a script. Let us copy everything from here to here. Okay, that's all. This is why I'm doing it, just to have a backend server in my project. Okay, so locally if you want to run both, you need to have this command concurrent npm run server and client. And if you go to client, it is starting my React client, and server is basically opening my server.js. Okay, so this is a new change. Let me run here npm I. Okay, now what is my server.js? I will show you. It is my express app. Okay, I have express here, and I'm opening some REST call here. Now one is your check health, which will which is calling another check call. This is a handler which I am maintaining in model.js, and what it does, it just send a response with the status okay, and check health, and and I'll show you other things what you need to do make it work in Google App Engine. But for now, just concentrate on this. I'm just having one get call, and this I'll make a call from our client is it is in app.js. If you come here the top, okay, I'm using reducer. So it's a very pretty much simple. If you have gone through the reducer concept, you will know easily this is a very simple step. Once success, I will have the data here. Okay, and I'm using Axios to make client call. So I'm using his effect and enough. So this is, so what we have to do here is, so for example, to make it work on the local host. Okay, so I need to convert it to local host, and port is 8080. Right, local is 8080. This is enough. Okay, and we'll make a URL call. This will return a response. We will see in the console in the browser that the status is coming okay. I dispatch it, and that's how we are doing it. So these are pretty much just easy things. Okay, so this is important, that where we are making our backend call. Okay, and if you go to our server, we have to 8080 port we have here, which will open 8080 and check health, call it. Okay, so yeah, this looks good. Here we have it. Okay, so now what I will show you if the backend is working for us. So in the package.json we will run this command, so this both will start all together. Okay, so npm run start 2 will do. Okay, so in the web page we will see a check health. Once we click on this check health, it will make a backend call and it will have a okay status. Okay, let me go to our console so that I'll show you if it's making a backend call. Okay, just clean it up. You see here everything looks good here. Yeah, everything looks good, and it is server is started on 8080. Okay, yeah, yep. So now if I make a call, they will check if it works. Okay, so we have some problem here, and let's go to server. This we have to see, this is a chorus. Okay, you must be knowing this chorus thing. We need to have this localhost colon, we can say 3000, which we are running it. So chorus, why we required is in the browser from client side, localhost is making request to your backend server, so backend server has to allow it, and it has to, this chorus is basically for security. Okay, it will say that what is the origin it is allowing, so you can control your origin from here. So if you, so other than localhost, any request coming from any other host it won't allow, basically that means. Okay, so we need to, server is started. Okay, so now we'll, let me clean it, and we will click on again check health. Okay, I think let me refresh it again. Okay, you see the okay status is okay. This is basically coming from your backend in the model status. Okay, so we have set up our Node.js server backend and the ReactJS. This is the ReactJS app which I show you, ReactJS app. Okay, yeah, let's stop this one. Now what we have to do is, our app is running locally and we want to deploy into our Google App Engine, same thing. Okay, let's do it. So before doing it, we need to have one, app.yaml. This is a Google App Engine requirement. In the root folder you will have to run, and we have runtime node.js and environment standard. Okay, you can have flags as well. Okay, on we don't read anything here. Okay, this is enough, and let me close everything here. Okay, okay, so, and what else change we need here, we will do it first. So one thing we have to do is here is Google App Engine. Once deployment is happening, it run this start command and it will try to start whatever you give here. So we are giving our server.js, we will start here. Okay, so this is important. Other things is not at all important in this case. So only, okay, only build is important. We can remove this one from here, and this things is not required. Basically this two is enough. Okay, what is change we required? One is we have to, what we have to do is we have to add our app engine host name. Okay, host name, where you will get it. So let me see where we can get that host name. Okay,